We are back and it's time for episode 32 on Riverbend Springs. If you missed the last one, we made a ton of bales. When I say a ton, I mean a ton. Now that all of the bales have been made, it is time to collect them. But that's going to be easier said than done. Over here, we've got our John Deere 8RX, and I've got my auto-loading trailer behind it. We don't really have anywhere to put these, though. Over here, we've got a bale storage area, which should be fine and should work. However, it doesn't hold that many. We've got way more bales than that's going to handle. Also, as you can see, we've got a lot more equipment that's outside of buildings rather than being in the buildings. So I think now might be a good time that we take all of our equipment, kind of pull it out, maybe push it into this grass field over here, and put some buildings down. I've got some stuff from ICUS that JR sent over, and we've already done mod previews of these. However, they're not out yet, at least when I'm recording this video. I would love to put these down and actually have like a nice setup. So like, for example, we've got this building right here, which would be pretty cool over here, maybe like that, and then there are a couple doors I think on the other side. We could easily cut some trees down and go through like that. I don't know how I'm gonna cut the trees down and deal with that, but I guess we would figure that out. Also, there's a humongo building, this guy right here, which I think would be pretty sweet as a center point for the farm itself. We could also utilize this as well, but I think it would fit better over here. And then there's also the 3 Stars Garage. Now, all of these have workshops and things like that in them. However, I think this would be a pretty sweet building to put like right there, or maybe even knock out this area right here because, well, it's a workshop. So we could put that there and be good to go and have plenty of room all around. There's a lot of things that we could do, but first things first is trying to figure out what we're going to do with all these bales. I think the idea for the bales is get rid of this area right here because it only holds 150. We've probably got way more than that, and we need to utilize something else. Possibly like this. It is much larger, but it also holds more. A lot more. 550. 400 more bales. I think that's the move. So then let's start by getting everything off of the farm. Let's get all of our trailers, all the attachments, things like that. We need to move it because I think some things are going to change. I have noticed that there's a few pieces of equipment that we just really don't use. Like this weight right here is not one that I've used in a long time. So we'll see if I can select that and we'll just sell that. There's also some pieces of equipment here in the middle. I'm going to try and move the ones that I want to keep, but there's really, well, let's be honest, there's not much in here that I'm going to hang on to. Like, I don't need a front loader that does auto load anymore. And to be fair, really don't need a front loader at all. That's not something we need, at least at this point. All of the auto load and stuff like that, that's all taken care of. This was used before we had trailers. So I think like everything through here, maybe minus the front loader itself, we could just sell all that and be good. We don't need any of it. I don't need the front loader either, but we'll hang on to it because it was expensive. There we go. We've gotten the stuff out of the middle that we need, and we can just sell the rest of this. Most of it's from way back at the beginning of the series, but you know, it's like it's the little things, right? Sell. Good. Also, the buying anything station probably looks a little bit different. So that one's from 82 Studio. I've got a early access to it. Should have a video coming out maybe soonish if you're watching this video around the time that it releases. Otherwise, well, you probably already have it. Next goal is going to be taking all of the pieces of equipment out that can drive themselves and any attachments that they've got on them. I am loving the Challenger, but we could probably get rid of this thing soon-ish. As it does seem, I will say, not that I've done it on purpose, but kind of seems like we've got a John Deere farm now. So as much as I love the Challenger, I would be happy trading in for like a T7 or something. Now, this is also something we've talked about, so well, maybe it's just not happening yet. This is what it looks like. 2 plows and 2 subsoilers, rocking and rolling. Hopefully I don't pull forward. Oh, I did pull forward. Oh, nothing happened. Oh, all right. I want to say this is the last thing that we've got hanging around. I know we've got a sprayer around here somewhere. That's going to have to be moved. We've got that cell. Oh, there's this There's a really big cedar in there. And there it is. Let's drop it. And now we can finally get in here and start deleting stuff and redoing the farm. This is something that, I don't know, was it taking 32 episodes to do this? It's taken us a while, hasn't it? All right, so let's start selling stuff off. First thing's going to be the barn at $69,000. Nice. That'll give us a good chunk of change. Here's the fuel, $3,000, not terrible. A little bin, $500. We'll get rid of this as well. I don't know what I'm going to put over here, so we're going to try and just sell what we can. How's about that? I should probably go into deletion mode. Yep, we'll delete that. Get rid of these bees since they never did anything for me anyway. Even that building right there. Peace out. Home slice. This one, for sure, we've got the bell storage. That needs to be get going. I don't really do anything for water, so we don't need that. I think these buildings are all right because it would take a lot of stuff to delete the areas that those are in. So I ain't gonna mess with it. We've got the silo here. I don't know if I've got anything in the silo or not. Easy way to check. Simply just go around and see if there's anything around. There's nothing in storage. I'm going to walk up next to it, though. And nothing in it. 200,000 liter capacity, which is cool, but we've got one that we're going to put in that's more. Let's go ahead and sell our sell point, and we could sell our workshop too. There's also one of these guys behind it, so we'll sell that. And then our sprayer, which we cannot sell, I guess. And then the buy anything station, which I will put somewhere. Now, I think that's everything that I want to do as far as deleting stuff. To be fair, there's not much else that you can do to delete stuff. Ah, the honey pallet. I didn't sell it. Crap. I wish we could do that. Oh, right here. This thing, too. I need to sell that because it always beeps right where I walk in. So I'm going to put it, like, over here somewhere. Just way, way away so I don't have to deal with it. Push, 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 push. Oh, yeah. I love the way this looks. The animation just cracks me up. The guy's like, let's go, let's go. It's working out. There we go. So, we now have a completely open setup. There was one other area because we've deleted the fences on most of the areas. And I believe this one, yes, that has been deleted too. It is funny, the fences, like around the outside, you can see there's no fence here. And then down through here, the area that was here, so it was like the overarch kind of thing. You also had the sunflower bell, which was right here. Those are all gone. I didn't delete those. They're connected to something, but I have no idea what they're connected to. Real quick, let's put a sell point down to sell those honey pallet thing. Thing's kind of irritating with this is 900 kgs of honey, and that's only from how long? Yeah, $2,500. We probably paid more in fees to have that than anything. So now we save the game and we can start building our farm. I do want to stick with the red buildings. I think the red buildings look epic, so we're going to stick with that. We need to go up, sheds, over to tools, and down, and this is where we are. Love this building. My idea was to put it over here, but I will say it looks like that we're going to run into some problems with, well, trees. That's a big problem. So I'll say this is kind of the building that I want to put right here. Just kind of smack dab on it. We do have a tree down here at the end. It would be nice if that was not there anymore. Also, do we need a building that big? Yeah, it's got some cool stuff in it, but I don't know if we need it. Tell you what, there was one other building, this guy, that was released. This may actually be the perfect building for the center. What if we used this instead? Let's see, let's change to a Case IH red. Yep. And then just kind of like right here, because it opens up on both ends. So if we put it about where the old barn was, we can actually drive things straight through here in a nice way. And this is already out for all platforms, so it's not like something I have to make disclaimers about. Yeah! I still really want to put this here, but there are some trees in the way on the other side. I think I've got an idea to deal with those, but this is definitely a difficult position to put this in. but I think we can make it happen. And to be fair, I don't know if we need any other buildings right now. We do need a place for the bells, though, so that's going to be the thing that we go for second. I think I'm going to put this just right here so we can back in, drop the bells, and be done with it. There we go. So here's what we've got to deal with right here. We've got a big tree all up in the way right here. And I think out from there, we've also got some bushes, some little stuff like that. That's going to have to be deleted. And stuff through here, straight out through there. Yeah, a couple things that are going to have to be deleted through here as well. I don't know a whole lot about when it comes to logging and stuff like that, especially in Farm Sim 25. Normally, I just normally I just hit the delete button, but we don't have one of those yet. I guess one thing that I could do is go through and basically destroy these trees with yeah, destroy them with one of those. We should be able to do that, and then use maybe the sell anything point, sell those, get ourselves a stump grinder, grind the stumps, and that should do everything, I think. You know, it might be a good idea to have the lumberjack mod. Let's download that. So I've got my lumberjack mod. I don't know how to use it, so it should be a lot of fun to watch me, well, not do well. I'm going through here checking. It doesn't look like I have a lumberjack mod anywhere installed. Let's just see what happens. Are you cool with that? I'm cool with that. I'm not cool with this. Let's see what happens. I'm going to paint the ground first. Much easier this way. Let's go in. Let's take our sculpting, painting, and let's find ourselves some gravel. Yeah. That's about what that is, right? Yes. So we'll come in and we'll just kind of paint this out so at least I know, all right, you know, this is where we're going to be doing everything. So it's about there-ish, right? Cool. So now this gives us an idea of what we need to do. Like this tree, for example, is it in my way? Absolutely. But can I kind of go in a way where it'll be all right? Yeah. So let's go for it. Yo, this it looks like it's got a gun at the front. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm gonna cut above the tree line. Here we go, right there. Why is the tree that far away? And why is the tree they look tiny? Looks like what's his face? Oh goodness, what's that guy's name? John Wick. It looks like John Wick just came in here. Hey, and the stump's gone. Sweet, 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 sweet. All right, so we still got to figure out how to get rid of all of that, but I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. Now, let's do the exact same thing with this. Can I actually just cut the stump and be done with this? There's no way, is there? No. So then let's maybe cut it the same way the other was done, just like this. And then once it goes through, they should all fall. That's wild, man. All right, it says hold it here for 3 seconds, and then stump be gone. Very cool, very cool, very cool. Yeah, man. Wish I could cut some of these limbs off, but whatever. Okay, so now the big tree time. This is going to be interesting, but we are able to do it. It's cutting it. This works. Yeah, the lumberjack mod makes things easy. Why have I not used this before? This was definitely not a mod that I used in FS 22. And to be fair, I don't know how much different my experience right now is from the way it would actually be. But the stump grinding, oh man, that's so much better. Oh no! Hey, I got a thing that says, I'm stumped. If a tree falls in the forest and no one's around, can anybody hear it? I think that's what it said. All right, and then we go in here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Hey, we got a little piece here too. We go 1, 2, 3 on that. Ah. Yay! I hate those little pieces. They stink. Okay, so now we can get rid of that. Can we just put a sell point down and sell all this wood? Like, is this a thing? Let's use the big one. And I'm gonna put it in an area that should overlap everything. There we go. That's down. Now let's just come over here and click the sell wood. Hopefully this works. Oh, it's not working. Wait. Some things just deleted themselves. Here we go. Let's put that there. Oh, yo. Did that actually work? Dog, it did. That was... too easy. What? What's the catch? Well, I don't know, but I'm not sticking around to find out. What I am doing, however, is I am going to go through here and paint down a forced ground texture that goes in just like so. So it actually looks like a proper way in. And speaking of in, now we could go into the building. Hey! And we've got a workshop in here, so anything that's inside we could work on. So much room for activities. Let's get the big hydraulic doors open and let's start moving equipment. That is just so cool. That's so cool. Yeah. Unfortunately, this building is not out at the time of recording this video. I should probably draw some lines out here in the front too. It's not out yet. However, it hopefully will be soon. At least from my understanding, the mod is and has been with Giants and is just kind of waiting on them. So I will keep you guys posted as information is available. However, as far as I know, there's no information available right now for this. There we go. That's good, right? Yeah, that's fine. What I would like to do is put some of the like bigger, more, I don't want to say expensive, but like tool style kinds of things in here. The bigger tools and things like that, I think in here is fine. And we'll maybe do it in a way where if we have to back stuff in, that's okay. Hey, that's a good place for the cedar right there. Also, we need to put a sprayer down at some point, but yeah, we'll figure that out. And also, yeah, we were not able to put a building over there, but number one, I don't really want to do that yet. Number two, I have a lot less money than I thought I did. Number three, we'll figure out what number 3 is later. There's one thing, so I've got a bunch of stuff already in the buildings here, but I deleted this one. But it turns out it was really good for like things like this that don't really fit into really long building over there. I mean, I'm sure it would fit fine, but I'm good. Well, let's put it over here and be okie dokie. Back that in, and good job. Hey. And I think we've got one more piece of equipment. Then it's going to be bale time. And don't you worry, we're gonna try and stack some bales while we're at it. Well, there are 2 other things as well. Silos. I didn't put any in, and we definitely need some. So I think what we'll end up doing is taking the silos from Omatana, the ones that just released, well, at least when I'm recording this video. I think we'll put a couple of those in, like, well, probably right where the other ones were. So silos all the way down. These guys, yeah, right here. So pretty cool, pretty nice. Also, they are similar, but not the same as ones we have base game, which is very nice. They also have 10 million liters, which is pretty epic. This one right here is the no-share version, so that's pretty cool. Also, we could change up the color. I've been using the Case IH red, so we'll go with that. And it should match that building perfectly, as it does. Awesome. Very cool. Okie dokes. So, we'll put it back in here. About there should be good. Yeah, let's see. Let's move it over just a little bit more. I'm happy with that. Right there. Cool, cool, cool. And then we will take the container, the Buy Anything station from 82 Studio. Actually, there's 2. So we have real, and then we have discounted. Yeah, discounted. That's the one I want. I was about to put it really close, but I think that's a bad idea. But right here is more than enough. Like, perfectly fine. Does have some lights around the back, which is cool. There's one more. Yeah, the Challenger. We got to get this put away, too. Well, I would say I don't know where to put it, but I think I got a good idea. We will park it right here. There's a lot of open space, which is good. I like that, but, you know, eventually it's going to get down. So, we've got our combine harvester there. We've got our 2 John Deere tractors pulled in through the side, so that kind of avoids the need of anything else. Come over here and see what we've got, and you can see that quite literally everything in the shed can be managed all at the same time. So I can come in here and find the exact piece of equipment that I want, like the Macdon here, for example. We may as well go ahead and repair that, and that's cool. How cool is that? It's awesome. And around towards here, I was able to get the swather in. And the only reason I was able to get the swather in is because I kind of pulled in and then spun all the way around and then pulled back out. So that worked. And then I just backed the truck in. No issues whatsoever. If we come around over here, you can kind of see how we've got this set up. We've got all of the things that are really difficult to, well, I say back up, but really there's only one thing here that's difficult to back up. But we've pulled all the big stuff through and around towards the backside. We got the mowers. Ooh, big yawn, DJ. And then we've got our plow and subsoilers over here. We've got a auto-loading bale trailer over there. Over here, we have our big 12-meter plow on the backside of this building. Inside this building, we also have our smaller auto-loading trailer back where it went. I didn't even need to move it. I could have just left it there. And then in here, we have our windrow as well as the roller. And that is where everything is for the farm. Pretty cool setup. Last but certainly not least, let's get our sprayer put away. Over here in the corner is the perfect little spot for it. And we'll do a little bit of cleaning. And with that, that'll be the end of episode number 32. This has been a fun one. We didn't do any farming or anything like that, but we did have a really, really good time going through and doing stuff. The next thing and the next goal is going to be to pick up all of the bales that we had. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be a fun one. Hope you have a great day. We'll see you in the next one.